Hey guys, Maya here, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, thanks for coming. Today, it's been a hot minute since I filmed a video, I'm not gonna lie. But today I'm doing a very special video that I'm actually super hyped about because I love Otome. If you've been anywhere on my channel in the last 7 years that I've been making content on and off, one thing that has never changed, I love romance. And I love anime boys. And Otome is just that. Otome is so good. But I'm not just going to talk about Otome in general. I'm going to talk about Otome games on the Nintendo Switch. This is my Nintendo Switch. It is my pride and joy. This is actually, other than my exchange trip to Japan that I paid for, this was my second most biggest purchase. Like one of my first big purchases. So it's very near and dear. My Switch is, yeah. I can't talk. So basically in this video I'm just going to talk about the Otome games that I played within the Switch, which ones I recommend, which ones I'm just like, they aren't that good, and then what's to come. And then also there's a few Otome games that have translations, but they're on the JP server. Personally, I don't play the games where I have to translate myself or find the translations for, just because that's a lot of work, and like, work isn't it. Let's get started. So the first game I'm going to talk about is Code Realize Guardian of the Rebirth. Enter into the reimagined steampunk version of the 19th century London. Follow the adventures of the poisonous-skinned maiden Cardia, or MC. The men trying to help her, and the mysterious organization intent on capturing her. Experience a visual novel adventure brimming with the literary and historical characters, including Victor Frankenstein and Abraham Van Helsing. I cannot speak clearly. Will Cardia find love or destroy those who she cares for? Her story is in your hands. Also, okay, so getting off the point of the actual story, you know, there's a character in this, so a lot of the characters are based off of like actual people, so like Dracula and like stuff like that, you know. There's one character, and I guess because of copyright infringement, instead of Sherlock Holmes, it's Herlock Shlomes. I'm not even kidding. I'll have it up on the screen. Like, it's so funny. I remember when I was reading it, it said Sherlock, like the bottom, like the text, like in the Otome game, you know? And it just said Sherlock, and it was, oh my god, I was like, it was so funny. So currently on the Switch, they're the first and the second game of Code Realize. I've played 4 routes of the first game, and then I just unlocked Lupin's route, so I plan to set a day aside to play that. But I have not played the second game, and I want to go in completely blind, so I'm not going to give a synopsis on it, but basically same characters, different story that takes place after the first game, you know? So the next game on this list is Gakugen Club. I absolutely love this game. Like, it's probably one of my favorite Otome visual novel games. I don't know, it's just very, like, it's nothing like it's above anything else. It's just, I don't know, I really, really enjoy the story. One of the voice actors for my favorite boy within this game, Tsubasa Yonaga, he voices Nagisa, which he's my favorite voice actor. Basically, he voices Wataru, which is one of the boys in the game. That's my favorite boy. I'll have a picture up and whatnot. Our heroine is entering her junior year of school when she finds out she'll be suddenly transferring to the famous Kiriki Academy, located in the city due to her father's new job. She is quite excited about starting her new school life, but then she stumbles upon a secret club that she begins to operate after school hours. And she gets herself roped into working in the kitchen. As she grows closer to the other wait staff for the nightclub, she learns of their past and finds herself becoming more and more involved in a complicated web of human relationships and romance. I'll say this once, and I'll say it again, and I'll repeat it for the eternity of this channel. I am not good at reading out loud, so I apologize for these synopses, because I'm reading them off of the Nintendo website. But I'm illiterate, so take that as you will. But honestly though, I really love the series. The art style is really good, and it's just very light-hearted and nice, and I love it so much. And Wataru, such a cute character. The next game in this list is the amazing Shinsengumi Heroes in Love. Personally, I didn't fancy this game too much. I got it because I got it while it was on sale. So it was like $15, and then I had like Nintendo, like the golden tokens things. So I only got it for like $12, I believe, maybe even less. So I got it, and it was okay. But this one is more mature than the others, so this one's like a plus 17. So take that as you will. There's a lot more like that type of content, you know, content that will get me demonetized. The art style, not really a vibe. I only played the one route. Maybe if I played other routes, I would enjoy it more. Also, I read it within a long period of time, so there were certain parts that I forgot while I continued to read. But I don't know, it was just very hard to read. Like, with like Gakugen Club and Code Realize, the story got you hooked and got you invested where you wanted to finish that route within either 1 to 2 days because they were pretty long routes. But with this game, it just dragged on and dragged on and dragged on, and then once I finished my route, I didn't know if I got the good or bad ending. There was no, like, you unlocked this or whatever. Like, there was nothing like that. So it's really confusing. It seems like an older game that was just, like, put onto the Play Store just because, like, the Switch needed more Otome games, I believe. I'm pretty sure it's D3 Publisher that makes it. Don't quote me on that. But, which is really weird because D3... also made Gakugen Club, and so the difference between them is so drastic from art style to story to just one being way better than the others, so I don't know. But I'll just give you a synopsis on the story. The year is 1864. At the end of the Edo period, a group of men bravely took their action to extinguish a burning house. Those men were a part of a group called the Shinsengumi. In order to protect the city of Kyoto, they would rush to any place that needed them. The curtain rises on the cascade of the members of the Shinsengumis, whose hearts burn as passionately as the flames they fight. Short but sweet. They sound more like firefighters than fighters. So now I'll just quickly show the prices of how much the games cost on the store. This is not including tax, and this is also in Canadian prices. So if you're in America, it's going to be a lot cheaper than that because the Canadian dollar is rubbish. So now, Otome games that are coming to the Switch that I'm super excited about. So there's only one that I know about as of right now that I'm super excited about, and that's X Malice. I haven't played it, and I don't know much about it. The only reason why I know about it, and the only reason why I'm hyped, is I collect soundtrack CDs for games, anime, just the stuff I'm into, you know? And X Malice, I got it in an eBay auction from one of these sellers that I buy my CDs from. And it's one of the soundtrack, like, CDs from X Malice, and it's super good, and it came with, like, acrylic strap and all that, and the characters are so cute, and I'm super excited, and it comes out June 1st, so, like, just before my birthday, so I'm excited. And as for games that are on the Japanese server that I wish that they were converted to English, as of right now, there's no news about them being brought over, like, translated or anything. But it's Brothers Conflict and Utapri. If you know anything about Otome, if you've watched any Otome anime, you've definitely heard of both of these, or I would assume you would have, especially Utapri, seeing that the game is so popular. If you've been anywhere on my channel, I am obsessed with Utapri, especially Show. That's where the name of my channel came from, like my new name for my channel. It's based off a show from Utapri. But Brothers Conflict, that was one that I just found out recently that was added to the Japanese server. And it was added not that long ago. But I really wish it was brought over just because the anime was mint. It was pretty good. I, as I said before, am very invested with Otome games on the Switch. I know there are a lot more games that I have not dived into, so if there's any games that you recommend, please let me know, because I'm always looking for Otome games, especially right now, seeing that we all have to stay home. Make sure you're staying home, staying safe. Also, I'd like to tell everyone to wash your hands, and just because you're stuck at home does not mean that you don't have to stay in contact with your friends. You can always video call, text, call, all that type of stuff. Make sure you're social distancing and all that type of stuff. Just wanted to put that out there because it's a hard time for all of us, and we just have to remind ourselves that we can get through it but we have to be safe in the meantime. So that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Comment down below what you would like to see next. Actually, I already know what's going to happen next, but what would you like to see in the future? I will be doing scout videos for Sho for his birthday. That's the next scout I've been saving for a long time now, because my birthday, Sho's birthday, and Natsuki's birthday all land on the same day within the game. So lots of presents for my birthday. Yeah, so basically, I'm going to be pulling then. Also, I'm going to be pulling for the Sky Pirates box in A3. So stay tuned for that. Alright, but thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell button for notifications when I post, because I will be posting now. Alright, bye!